Hey guys, what's going on? It's Crypto here. So today I'm going to explain to you what the WAX token is, since I'm very sure that most of you guys are not really familiar with the WAX cryptocurrency, since it's only been out for around a month now and hasn't seen a lot of popularity or popularity in the community overall. So if we look at the numbers right now, WAX is sitting at rank 56 with a valuation of $1.21, so around 9,599 satoshis. It has a market cap of 600 million US dollars and a pretty low volume of 2.5 million. So this is pretty much under the radar. It's just in the top 100, but no one's really talking about it or really trading a lot. They have a circulating supply of 492 million and a total supply of 1.85 billion. So the other supply, which is not circulating right now, is being locked up for marketing and development purposes, so they can expand the reach of the WAX token. If we have a look at the chart down here, we can see that WAX had an ICO, and it was an ICO where people that bought earlier got a massive bonus, and that's something I really dislike because it's always the same, or like almost the same with cryptocurrencies that have a ICO pre-sale where you get bonuses, that they dump a lot on the release. As you can see here, the same happened with WAX. This is just because people who bought in the pre-sale are getting a lot more token, and they can make so much profit when they're instantly selling it on the release. So you can see that on the release day it was around $4.60, around 30,000 satoshi, so 3 times the valuation right now. And then just a few days later, so 2 days later, it went down to 71 cents and around 4,600 satoshi. So this was really a huge dump from the ICO investors. But I still see a bright future for the WAX token. It was always pretty stable. It had a bit of a pump in early January, but then since cryptocurrencies went down a lot, WAX obviously went down a lot too, but now it's regaining stability and is reaching for the upper prices, for the upper ranks. So if we take a look at the markets, it's pretty much only tradable at Huobi and TIDX. I wouldn't trade on Ether Delta or any of the others because they have such a low volume. So with Huobi, the price is is higher than on TIDX. That's because you cannot actually deposit WAX into your Huobi account because they had some struggles and they made some mistakes when they released WAX for trading on Huobi. For example, they fucked up their circulating supply. They didn't say they have 1.85 billion, but I think I don't know, 18 million or something. And Huobi right now is pretty much just a locked up place for your WAX. And I would wait for Huobi to fix this and to enable withdrawals and deposits again. Right now, I bought my WAX at TIDX, and I would just recommend you to do the same until the issue with Huobi gets fixed. And WAX is not directly approaching other exchanges, so they're waiting for exchanges to ask WAX if they want to get them listed. So this is also another thing that you have to wait, most likely a very long time, that WAX gets listed on other exchanges like Binance. But let's go over WAX. So what is WAX and what does WAX want to achieve? So WAX stands for Worldwide Asset Exchange, and in fact it's actually Digital Asset Exchange. So WAX was created from the founders of OPSKINS. So if you're not familiar with OPSKINS or with the digital asset market, so the in-game items market, then let me just hit you up with some facts. So there are 400 million people or 400 million gamers that are trading and selling in-game items. So for example, like here you can see a sword or just a skin of a weapon in Counter-Strike, for example. And this market is really, really huge. So right now it's estimated of around 50 billion US dollars. So it's a pretty big market, and only 20% of all gamers in the world collect those in-game items. So Wax really has a lot of reach to attract many other gamers. So OPSKINS is the biggest digital asset exchange on the internet right now, and it was founded from one single guy, which is pretty insane because this guy is now rich. But this is the biggest digital asset exchange out there, and they've created the Wax token. So for example, here you have a 20% discount on the sale fee when you're accepting the Wax token. So this is a really nice thing because they already have such a huge volume of OPSKINS every single day, and they can really attract a lot of people to buy and trade with the Wax token. What's also a pretty nice thing is that you can already trade CryptoKitties on OPSKINS. So if you're not familiar with CryptoKitties, it was basically a little mini game on the Ethereum blockchain where you could trade, collect, and sell little CryptoKitties. So pretty nice actually, but it has no real useful purpose. It's just a funny little thing. So if you go through the website, it's Worldwide Asset Exchange. You can now trade CryptoKitties, that's what I just said. And it's a global decentralized marketplace for virtual assets. So the Wax token is basically where you can buy and sell virtual assets to make it easier. So this is like the simple fundamental of like Bitcoin, that you don't have to trust any third party, and you can just buy directly from another person without needing to trust them. So this is the really nice thing. This is just a Wax token. It makes it obviously faster to purchase something, and it's not that expensive because they have not many fees, and it's safe. But the cool thing they are doing is the Wax blockchain. So they have their own blockchain, and the Wax platform is a global virtual item repository accessible to anyone that provides a complete catalog of all items available for sale in real time. This provides users of Wax with access to a worldwide market with all the advantages of blockchain technology. So their blockchain, the Wax blockchain, the platform, is basically just an open catalog with every virtual asset that is selling on there in real time, which is a very nice thing. So if you have a look at the Wax platform, it's not out right now, but they are developing it and releasing it at the second half of 2018. It's basically just like if you go on eBay and you see every single thing that's on sale right now. This is basically the Wax blockchain. That's a very cool thing, and I think this has a lot of room to grow really. Then yeah, we have the opportunity. So these are the different members, let's say, of the Wax community. They are partnered with the Kyber network, which is also, so the Kyber network is also selling and trading digital assets, but the key function of the Kyber network is that you can trade any cryptocurrency into another. So if you use the Kyber network service and you have one Bitcoin and you want, let's say, Ethereum, you can instantly trade your Bitcoin into Ethereum. And I think they have 0 fees on there. So our founders, obviously the founders of OPSKINS. And yeah, they have some upcoming events. So if you are anywhere near these places, you can go and watch them live. But let's go over another thing. So this is their blog at Medium, and what's pretty interesting and will definitely make the price increase over the next time is this was the post about congratulations Wax token holders, so after the ICO. And this paragraph is really the interesting one. So Wax is currently usable on OPSKINS marketplace. So on OPSKINS you can already buy and sell digital assets with the Wax token, where millions of customers can buy and sell items using Wax tokens. The first half of 2018 will see a testnet and alpha development. So, as I said, the Wax platform and blockchain is not out right now, but in the first half they are doing the alpha development of it and they are bringing out the testnet. And now is where it gets interesting. The second half of the year brings MVP beta and the launch of Wax custom blockchain token. Our custom blockchain token will be distributed to one by one to all holders of the ERC20 token once it's ready. So what that means is, Wax has two tokens, the Wax token and the Wax custom blockchain token. And as soon as the custom blockchain token gets released and you hold Wax, you will get one custom blockchain token for every Wax you hold. So this is basically a hard fork with Bitcoin. And when a hard fork occurs, the price really significantly increases just over a few hours, on a few days. So you can read more about it here on our blog and expect updates in mid to late 2018 on how to claim your custom blockchain tokens. So this is the article about the two Wax tokens. It's basically, the first one is the Wax token right here, and the second one is the blockchain token that is not that you cannot buy right now, but is in development. You will be able to buy it in mid to late 2018. Down here they have the roadmap, pretty neat and tidy, I'd say. So in the first quarter of 2018 they're bringing out the testnet, then in the second they're doing the alpha development, in the third they're doing the MVP beta, and in the fourth quarter, so end 2018, they want to launch their platform, and this is where the blockchain token gets distributed. So in 2019 they want to then attract many sites, so around 100 sites at the third quarter of 2019, that they accept the Wax token. So obviously if you are an early investor of Wax, you will benefit more from the custom blockchain token, because the price will increase over time, just because Bitcoin price will increase over time. I mean, nobody is sure of that, but I'm pretty certain Bitcoin will increase after the, let's call it, flash crash, and it will definitely, I think, see new all-time highs. And that's just why the Wax token in US dollar valuation will increase too. So I hope I didn't forget anything. Please leave a comment if you have any questions and I will try to answer them. Also leave a like and a subscribe, as this helps me out a lot, and thanks for watching.